Hey everyone. Oh shit. You're not showing up.
What's up, fam? Uh-oh.
There we go. Welcome to another amazing edition of Chat versus Everything. Thanks for coming out, you guys, and bearing with us here. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic evening so far.
Hello, everybody.
Let me get some tunes going here. And let me know if this is too loud for you guys. And I can turn it down. So, here we are with another episode. What do we remember from last time? I'd been throwing a whole bunch.
Yeah. I think that was like the theme of the episode, is learning just how airborne Sharrukin can be.
All right. So here we are at the entrance to the cavern. And yeah, we're just we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do here.
I'll give you guys a little synopsis of what happened last time.
Please do.
Yeah. You guys were hired by a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker in the city of Neverwinter. You're basically hired to bring a wagon load of provisions to a settlement known as Phandalin. This is a couple days southeast of the city. Your pal Gundren, who hired you, was clearly excited about the trip, but he was secretive about his reasons, saying that he had found something big with his brothers. He said he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies to a place called Barthen's Provisions, which is a trading post in Phandalin. Gundren took off ahead of you with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You guys spent a couple of days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and just recently veered east along a trail known as the Tribor Trail. Early travels, you encountered no trouble, but that quickly changed as you saw a ambushed wagon. There was a horse dead on the side of the trail, black feathered arrows sticking out from the body. Your hero, Balin Barrelbeard, and compatriot Sharrukin investigated the scene and were ambushed by goblins. The goblins were quickly dispatched by your murderous stabby cleric, and you investigated the scene further, finding a trail that the goblins traveled. And following that trail, you deftly avoided a couple of traps, a snare hidden in the woods, and a pitfall shortly after. You came to the mouth of a cave in the side of a steep hill with a stream pouring out of it. Water's about an inch deep, babbling nicely. You stumbled upon a pair of goblins who were supposed to be keeping watch, but were instead playing dice. A quick cleric toss later, and they were quickly dispatched. And we left our heroes at the mouth of the cave. To set the scene for you is a forest similar to the Pacific Northwest, an arboreal forest. It's very damp out. It's kind of midday, overcast. At the mouth of this cave, beside the constant stream of water running through this area, you also hear what sounds like a pair of snarling monsters echoing through the entrance of the cave. You hear gnashing and clanging of metal.
I think I got something here.
Oh, I bet you do.
And I got a Sharrukin voice to try it. I haven't tested this yet. How's this sound? Is it too annoying?
Let's hear it. Say something Sharrukin.
How's this sound? Do I sound like Sharrukin yet?
I don't know if I can judge that one.
Well, we're just gonna have to try it out and see how it fits then there, aren't we, Governor?
It's growing on me really fast.
As fast as your weak old britches?
I don't know.
Please don't throw me. I've got
Can
frail.
Balin be Scottish? I think dwarves by default are Scottish unless otherwise noted.
Yeah. I can see that, yeah. I think it's like just kind of like an assumed thing. All right. I guess we should open it up and see what happens. You guys ready for this? Oh, wait, I'm still got my...
There we go. That's better.
All right.
Let's, I guess we should...
So the pair steel themselves at the entrance to the cave, press forward. Inside, following the small trail of water, you find the source of the monstrous sound. A pair of wolves chained up to spikes that have been hammered into the earth. And once they see you, they start to gnash and pull at their chains, barking and spitting at you. And making a general racket.
What would you like to do? So, for the people who are new or haven't played this yet, we're going to allow everyone to vote. Just type the number in chat that you want to vote for. And then we're also going to open up some of these to audience submissions. So, we'll ask you guys, and you can submit your options for actions.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
we'll
you
then
can
vote
make suggestions and stuff like that, too.
Yeah, feel free to make suggestions. We're open for that. Oh, they're going after the wolves.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Governor? They're very cute little buggers, aren't they?
Figure that poll we can save for combat, whereas
Oh, that's
this is
true,
a
eh?
poll we can just take suggestions.
Sure, we'll take suggestions.
Kill that
next
thing.
time.
I want some suggestions.
Okay. All right, let's take some suggestions on this one. What would you guys like to do here?
There's a small, uneven stone step leading up this dank chamber. Wolves leashed to the eastern cave wall. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears.
So do they want to know if they win, if they can tame them? I think they'll be dead if you win.
Make sure you tag at chat versus everything if you have a good suggestion here. That way it'll be a little bit easier for us to see.
Okay, I got feed them. So I got some feed meat and feed rations. I mean, hopefully that doesn't split it up too much. I'm just
I
gonna
think we
list
can just
it.
lump those into feed wolf.
Yeah, I'll just feed the wolf some rations. All right, here we go, you guys. Thanks for the submissions. We've got give the wolf some rations. That comes from Zine and Lisa. We got try to shake their paw coming in from Orion. And then we got throw them a ball from Kevin030. And we got start howling like a wolf from June the Boon. And I think we've got a clear winner here, which is
My
give the wolf
stream's
some
lagging, so I
rations.
can't see. All right.
Yeah, what's the delay like right now? How are we looking?
It's better than last time, that's for sure.
Perfect. I tried to tune it up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna finish it. So we got our winner is give the wolf some rations.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. I'm hungry and you're gonna feed our rations to the wolves?
Tossing a bit of ration in between the wolves, they both pounce on it, beginning to gnaw on it, and fighting over the scraps that you toss at them. And while one wolf seems placated after being deprived of the other rations, the other one seems like it's trying to free itself from its iron spike in the ground. And he's going to try to make a strength check to escape.
Oh shit, look what you've done here now. That wolf's got murderous intent in its eyes. I've seen one like this before when I used to be a chimney sweep. The roof wolves of London.
He rolls a 4, so he's unable to escape his chain bindings. The piece of food does seem to make the wolves more agreeable.
What would you like to do? Add your submissions into chat, and we can run another poll. I'm thinking that perhaps we could maybe go over there and give him a little scratch or something like that. Maybe make him feel a little bit more at home with us here.
Do you do that?
Well, I'm not going to do it. Why don't you go do it then?
Just copying these over. We got Find a Stick and Play Fetch from Tefwin. We got Tame Them from Daft Prophet. Headbutt one of them to show dominance from Orion Stan. Let the nicer one sniff you from Zine. That's normal. And we got Lose Them Both from Ellen to Genocide. And we got Bite Their Ear to show who's alpha from June the Boon. And Slay the Mean One from Lollipop Saurus. That's very forgiving of you. All right, it's up, you guys.
Don't tell me you're thinking about playing fetch with one of these things. That's crazy. Snap your bone like a twig.
I got some good suggestions here. They're not all suicidal, which is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, there was a bit of my thought process that was thinking things would just be like trolled into oblivion.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, shit on the wolf.
Well, you got to show dominance somehow. All right. Looking good for Tame Them. All right, I'm gonna close it up.
Okay.
Tame Them it is.
So we're gonna roll an animal handling check for Balin Barrelbeard. Just double checking his stats here. Hey, did we ever get that command set up so you can get the link to the
Oh yeah. So type in !CHAR and it'll post a link to. Oh wait, that's not working.
Uh-oh.
Give me a sec, you guys. I'm gonna link to it here in the meantime.
Oh. So we're actually proficient with animal handling. So we're rolling with a +4.
Oh, perfect.
You guys ready for this? 14, giving us a total of 18. So Balin cautiously gets close to the wolves, bits of food in hand, and it's not long before he straight up Caesar Milans the wolf right in the neck. And instead of gnashing, snarling, feral wolves, you have a pair of neatly obedient, somewhat feral wolves. But the key is they've stopped fighting against their chains. They're no longer trying to pull from the wall, and more importantly, they're not trying to eat your face.
Well, look what you've done there, Balin. You finally got yourself a wolf. I know you've been wanting one for a while. Keep you warm at night, bark at things, keep you awake, I guess, sometimes.
The two wolves look at you with their heads tilted expectantly.
Should we open this up for what would you like to do? So we're gonna take the wolves with us or what? Okay, we've got...
Can we release the wolves and keep them as pets from Lisa? We got and keep them on their chains. We've got set them loose from Ellen to genocide.
So questions like, can we do this? It's not a matter of being able to. You can try whatever you want, right? Like, you can't run on water, but you can try. DC 30 to run on water, by the way.
That's not too bad. You just need...
Yeah, that's canon.
You just have to roll a natural 20 and have perfect...
The chains
20.
are fastened. They're basically hammered into the rock with spikes of iron.
All right, I'm putting it up. We've got set them loose, leave the wolves and return for them after the mission, release the wolves and keep them as pets. I guess that's set them loose. Test their obedience by seeing if they'll fetch throne cleric. All right, it's up. I gotta figure out this Streamlabs thing.
I love seeing just a wall of numbers. The participation makes me so happy.
That's the way to do it. Sorry if I'm a little distracted. I'm messing with Streamlabs. I'll just do it after. I'll do it after.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, if you want to screw around, I encourage you, man. Like, this is all experimental. I'm sure people are understanding.
This is true. I know my chat down in the bottom seems to disappear rather quickly. I'm going to see if we can increase the time on that a little bit here. There we go. Looks like we got a winner. Release the wolves and keep them as pets.
Okay.
I could see the look in your eye looking at throw me at them. I'm glad you just decided to release them.
It doesn't take too much effort. After a while, Balin is able to rip the iron spikes out of the wall by basically wiggling them until they are loose and pulling them free. And you currently have 2 wolves on a leash, and they're sort of indifferent to their new master. They don't seem especially pleased or displeased about the situation. They're kind of waiting to see what happens.
I've got one question for you, Balin. What are you gonna name them?
Put your suggestions in chat.
Great. 2 names. We'll pick the top 2.
2 names, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna start taking. We got Bitey and Snarly.
Off to a strong start.
That's a good section, yeah. I want Snarly. You get Bitey. Track and snack.
Oh,
I
that's
like
a good
it.
one too.
Yeah. Fergus 1 and Fergus 2.
Marfo and Vomlore. Oh, I'm gonna steal those. Of course, it's Choman.
That's such a dog name too. Would you name your dog Barfo? Oh yeah, makes sense.
I don't even need to ask why.
Yeah. Oh, Barfo. All right.
It's
All
just all
right.
you need to know.
Here we go, you guys. The poll is up. We've got Bitey and Snarly, Track and Snack, Fergus, Barfo and Volmore, or Vomlore? Vomlore. Paul and
Vomler,
James.
Like Vomitler.
Harry and Lloyd. That's my personal favorite. The average intelligence of Harry and Lloyd. Ooh, it's getting tight.
Oh, for those of you who weren't here last week, our heroine is a 5 intelligence dwarven rogue.
Yes. So, definitely
not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he holds his own and he can toss a halfling at least 10 to 15 feet.
Jimothy and Baiko, I would have voted for those if you were a little faster.
Yeah, I like Jimothy. All right, I'm closing it up. Get your votes in. Boom. Barfo and Vomlor.
Barfo and Vomlor. Okay, I'm changing the names in game.
Perfect.
Vomlor and Barfo. All right. Barfo and Vomlor have joined the party.
Great. Just what we needed. Actually, it is just what we needed, so great. Not sarcastically this time.
Oh, Hio and Kojima, those are genius names. So while you guys are in here, you notice that some refuse falls from a chimney in the corner. There's a pile of garbage in the eastern corner of this cavern, and it smells real bad for one on account of it being garbage. And you see that there's a small, I guess chimney is the best word to describe it, like a naturally forming chimney that leads almost straight up, maybe like a 5 to 10 degree angle. It looks like you could maybe crawl into it, but it would be kind of nasty to do so. Otherwise, you can carry on and follow the river.
All right. Do you investigate the chimney? Yes, no, or play with dogs?
All right, it's looking good for investigate. All right, they chose investigate. All right, just
Okay.
don't make me go up in there, Balin. You stick your hand up there.
Okay. Balin attempts to scale the refuse-laden chimney in the rocks. So we're going to give Balin a climb check, which is an athletics roll.
Wow.
Nice.
It's a 15. So
Not bad.
on a success, you're able to move half your movement speed up the chimney. And you get about halfway up the chimney, climbing on the jagged rocks. And we're going to need one more climb check to make it all the way to the top. Oof.
Bruh.
On a 5, you slip from your perch and fall a good 15 feet.
Oh. I try to
causing
run.
you-
Try to run over and catch
1d6.
Balin.
Unfortunately, you're not quite fast enough. Gravity is faster.
Fuck.
So you're going to take 1d6 per 10 feet fallen. So you're 15 feet in the air, so that's 1d6 worth of damage.
Whew.
You take a mighty 1 bludgeoning damage as you slip from your perch and land on the hard rock ground.
Well, Balin, how you going? Look where you're climbing next time, I see. Maybe we should throw a rope up there or something. Back in my days as a chimney sweep, I learned that when you climb, you really have to get your footholds in or you're gonna get crotched right good. Falling down on the flue. That's the word.
All right.
So you're asking a lot from a tiny little halfling like this who's a little frail from being thrown a couple too many times, I would think.
So you guys, are we gonna stay in this room or should we get ready to rock and roll? Actually, I'm gonna try to climb up as Sharrukin. Wait.
Balin, can you throw me up there?
He's gonna try to toss me, and I'll put a rope down.
Okay, so if he's going to toss you, I'll let you roll your first athletics check with advantage.
Oh yeah.
I lost one of them.
I rolled a 16.
16. All right, you managed to scale up half your movement speed up the wall. So you're about you're a halfling, right? So you move 25 feet.
Yes.
All right, so that's what 12 and a half feet. So you move 10 feet. I'm gonna need 2 more checks from you. But you can use the in-game dice so we can all gasp in horror when you roll a 1 and fall on your ass.
How do you roll it?
You can either pick it up and shake it, or you can hit R while you're hovering over it.
I lost it.
Yeah, it just here. Just hover over it and hit R. Okay. Boom. 16. You managed to scale up. You are 10 feet away from the top of the chimney. You can see a dim, flickering light.
See, the smell brings back memories. The smell of soot and flying up my nostrils and that carbony lung feeling, you know.
I'm gonna keep
Last
climbing.
athletics check. What's your bonus? Do you have at least +1 strength?
I have -1 strength.
Okay, can't help you there, man. You fall, and you're gonna take some damage too.
Yeah.
It's not a high DC. Getting up this wall shouldn't be too bad. You only take 2 bludgeoning damage as you bounce off the rocks, falling down the chimney.
Jesus. All right.
Well, that didn't feel too good then, did it there? Thank God I've got hollow bones. It didn't hurt too bad to fall down.
Yeah, so
All right.
this is a pretty average climb. Since there is risk of failure, we are rolling. If there was no risk of failure, we wouldn't roll. It's a
Well-
DC 10 climb where if you roll 5 or under, you fall. Anything above a 5 to 10, you do not advance. Anything 10 and above, you would climb half your movement speed.
Should we try that again? Do you want to go up this time? I'm just gonna put this up.
Just fall down the chimney over and over again until you get chipped away.
All right, I got it coming up for you guys. Here's the poll. It's gonna be open for 1 minute. Climb up, throw me again, or leave.
I feel like leave is a little nondescriptive for explore the rest of the interesting dungeon that your DM has prepared for you.
Sorry, leave this room specifically. All right. What do we got here?
My ass is a little sore. You sure you want to throw me this quick? Maybe you could throw one of the dogs up there. You like
You're
dogs?
like, as if the dog is disagreeing with what you say, but he doesn't speak common, so you know that he's not actually.
All right. Here we go. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, you're giving up is a viable option. Are you trying again?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Give me your
throwing me.
athletics check.
So I rolled a 9.
A 9 total?
Yeah, the other one was a 10 with
Okay.
advantage -1.
Okay, so with a 9, you get tossed onto the wall and you barely manage to grab footing before you slip off again. And you're pretty much like face to face next to Balin. But it feels like you're really high up, so there's that moment where you're like, oh god, don't let me fall. And then you look down, but you're really just like clinging to the wall, but you're ground level.
Bloody hell, this is not where I wanted to be right now.
Try again. I rolled 10.
All right. You managed to scale up half your movement speed. So you're 10 feet out of 30. You biff it.
All right, I'm done with this.
This wall is killing your cleric. 5 bludgeoning damage from this fall. You land on the exact same spot, and that tailbone just starts to swell.
Well, I'm not feeling very good anymore. My face is bleeding, and I can't taste anything anymore.
You hear a voice coming from the chimney, and it's like, "The hell's going on down there?" There's a brief pause where you don't hear anything, and it says, "Ah." And then a moment later, you hear like the trickle of water or a liquid, and a small pool of liquid starts to form near your feet, and it smells just rancid.
Uh-oh. Would anyone like to make some suggestions on what you'd like to do here? I don't think you want to drink the liquid if, if that says anything. Okay,
Yeah,
our
just
first
to confirm
suggestion.
chat suspicions. Yeah, Balin's pretty sure that's urine.
So we've got move away from piss. We've got taste it from Kevin030. Drink it. That's the same. Aiden, let Barfo taste it. Man, you guys are... okay, that's just... Here we go. Let's just get this out of the way here.
Somebody banned this uncle character.
Yeah, man, he's such a troll.
But you gotta stress test it, right?
Yeah, you got... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, neck and neck. Wonder if they're gonna have to take some sort of poison damage here.
How did we get here?
That's a good question. You see, this is game 2. You wait until we hit game like 30 or something like that, because this is gonna have spiraled out of control. It'll be like your character has like 6 heads, and every time he kills someone, he cuts off their head and attaches it to his body. Just like absolute insanity. All right. All right, so we've got a tie. We needed someone to tie break this. Anyone, please.
I see in chat there we only have 1080p source and auto, so I'm assuming that no. Oh wait, hey, I can vote too. Let's end this.
All right. Let me. I'm sorry. I'll look into reworking the stream so we've got multiple settings for the next one. Contravestments. Sorry about that. All right, we move away from the piss. Thank you, guys.
All right. So, relocating yourself from the urine pouring down the wall with your new dog friends in hand, you proceed down the river-laden corridor heading north. And before you is a split in the tunnel. It looks like there's a caved-in tunnel to your left headed northwest. It looks like this was maybe once a passageway with some stairs that have been carved into it, but the platforms have long eroded, fallen out of position. Or you can continue heading northeast following the river. River is a strong word, more of a small stream running through this cave.
All right, here's the poll, you guys. Get your votes in. I'll leave this open for 1 hour or for 1 minute. All right, I'll see you guys in an hour.
I'm gonna go take a quick nap. I'll see you guys in 60.
Got more people looking to follow the river here. I mean, it is pretty nice and splashy and wet, which is refreshing and rejuvenating. Well, you don't really know what awaits you down the left channel, so I would All right, we're following the river.
Okay. You go around the corner to follow the river. There's no sources of light here, so you're relying on your dark vision to see. The main passage of this cave climbs steeply upwards. The stream is plunging and splashing down its west side. You see in the shadows the side passage leading west, but carry forward. In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you. And you can see that there's another passage intersecting the floor above you. You see on that passage, there's a goblin sentry placed. And he doesn't see you right away, so you have an opportunity to hide. So let me bring your D20 here if you would like to hide. Otherwise, you can make some suggestions as to what you do.
This is going to be open for 30 seconds. All right, we've got... Ooh, people want to go in. I know what they're planning on doing. How else are you going to get to the second level? All right. No, you do not hide. All right, put in the suggestions of what you'd like to do. I'll take anything. We've got let the wolves go first as a distraction from Tefwin. Throw a rock over his throw a rock over his shoulder to distract him from Ellen DeGeneres. Or DeGenocide. I mean, both of those are... Shoot him with our bow. From Lisa. Seduce him. From Shugo. Shout at the goblin. Ask what the passphrase is to know he's on the right team again, just in case. From Orion. Backstab Shiv. From Zine. Ask him, is math related to science? From Uncle. Okay, we've got shout out to the goblin, challenge him to a gentleman's duel, and do some crazy cool gymnastics routine to try to enthrall them. All right, you guys ready? The poll is up. Oh my god, it doesn't fit. Why am I not surprised? All right, we'll just have to work around that. Sorry, mangoes. Oh wait, no, it's got mangoes on there.
His is there.
Yeah, it's there.
We're good.
It's a little complicated this time. People feeling good about seducing him. I mean, for real, Balin is a pretty beautiful woman.
Yeah.
You know?
High charisma.
One of the most beautiful dwarves I've ever seen in my life, with the most gracious beard.
All right. We've got shout at the goblin, ask him what the passphrase is. I think that's the winner there. We're at 1 minute. Shout at the goblin, ask him what the passphrase is to know he's on the right team again, just in case.
Okay. So Balin jumps out, shouts out the phrase, asking what the passphrase is, just so you know what team the goblin is on. The goblin looks shocked, looks down at you, and then runs off of the platform to the east and out of sight,
Oh no!
screaming something in goblin.
Oh.
A few moments later, you feel a rumble, and the passageway is filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down from above. All creatures in the tunnel, within 10 feet of the passageway here, are gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw or be swept away.
Well, this is not gonna end very well then, there, is it?
I got to make a what?
Dexterity saving throw, DC 10.
All right. Do you want to
to
roll?
avoid being swept away.
Roll for those guys.
All right, Balin, your DC or your dexterity saving throw is a fail. Wait, actually, no, you have bonuses, so it's probably a pass.
He's a +2 to a dex.
Yeah, he
He
has
has a
+5
+3.
to his dex save, so you are able to just jump out of the way, stand on a higher rock as the water crashes around you, but you are unswept by the crashing waves.
Would you like to roll for me?
Sure, here comes 7.
10. I have a +3 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, you just managed to avoid being rocked by this wave of water and debris.
I'm gonna cast.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Heal all your climbing injuries.
Yeah. I healed 1 hit point.
You get your wisdom modifier too.
Oh right, you're right. 3 hit points.
Fantastic.
Perfect. What would you guys like to do? You've got the choice of going down your left passageway or continuing forward down the river.
Let's see if the dogs survive. One's good. And yeah, they're fine. They're elated. They're like a golden retriever in the water. They're like bouncing around, rolling on their backs.
I think they want to continue down the river, it seems like, so I'm just gonna... Ah, we got left passageway. Alright, we're continuing onward, it looks like.
Continuing onward. Okay. As you trudge along the passageway, it opens up into a stairway to your right. The cavern in general bends over, starts to travel east and then southeast. It opens up into a much larger chamber. Inside this chamber are 2 large pools of water, a narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeding a pool which is draining out to the western end of the chamber. You can see that this was set up in a way that it would create a small stream by using stone walls, low stone walls, as dams to hold the water in. But it looks like the walls have been triggered to cave in by the goblin sentry who saw you coming.
What a fucking prick. Why is he doing that to us?
You see there's a passageway leading west, sloping upwards, which you suspect is maybe where the goblin you saw earlier has come from, and another stairwell leading to the south, and you see what looks like the glow of a crackling fire emanating from the southern room.
Wait, where am I?
The dam has been broken and the river released. That was what required your dexterity saves. The goblin keeping watch has taken them out.
What would you guys like to do? All right, so here's what we got. Break the dam, release the river. It's already broken. We've got one suggestion from Aiden of shoot the goblin and show him who's boss.
There are no goblins present in this room.
Am I in the right room on our... Can you tell me?
You are, yes. Yeah. You
Okay,
can give us a
perfect.
top-down view because this is pretty accurate for what is going on here, except for the logs in the center.
All right. Check out the room with the fire. We've got... That's pretty much the only suggestion. So I think they want to check out the room with the fire.
Okay. You peek up the stairs that lead into this room. You see sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up along the wall of the south end of this cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north down a set of natural stone steps that you are standing in front of. As you guys are peering into this cave, a short bow fires at you in a surprise round, and we're going to roll initiative. The arrow whizzes by Balin's head, barely nicking the hairs on her beard.
Oh, we're in combat. Combat music time. All right. I rolled 9 for my initiative.
Okay.
This is exciting.
Every
What's
time
gonna
a
happen
fight
in...
starts out in D&D, I always have the Pokemon battle theme music in my head every time without fail.
I started the battle music. I'm hoping it's good.
I'm sure it's awesome. Oh, I lost my monster stats. Please bear with me.
No problem. I'll have to, let me just,
So what we gonna do here, Balin? I don't know if I've fought anything like this before. I mean, you could plunge me through the chest, or maybe use me as a grappling hook and swing at them Tarzan style. I'm pretty much expendable at this point, so don't really worry about me.
I think Sharrukin is just as near and dear to our hearts as Balin is.
I know, but I just got a bad self-esteem. Don't worry about it.
Noted.
is, Balin hurt?
I think he is missing 1 HP.
Okay. Oh, and for all the people who are new to this, please, if you have any questions about anything, let us know, and we'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah, if we can turn more people on to role-playing, that's great. Job done.
We're happy.
I would be
yeah, we're
satisfied.
happy.
That's what we accomplish here.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see what Balin rolls for his initiative.
They would like. Uncle says, "Are they good at swimming?" Lisa
Who
says,
specifically?
I don't know. Lisa says, "Can we see where the arrow came from?"
Yes, I will describe the scene to you in just 1 second.
Shugo, you guys are a ranger, aren't you?
Rogue.
Or rogue, sorry. You're a roguelike, yeah.
Okay. And then finally,
I'm preparing my small stabby knife and my
So
large crossbow.
In this room, you see a hulking bugbear who is hiding behind some crates and barrels with a crossbow trained at you. He has 2 goblin minions who are also drawing their short bows at you, and 1 mangy looking wolf who looks ready to attack. And the first to act is the bugbear. And speaking in third person, he screams, he says, "Who dares defy Clark? Clark will build a throne from your bones, puny ones." He rushes at the party with his
Well, that's not very nice.
bludgeoning weapon in hand, wielding a big-ass morning star with the strength of a brute. Where's our heroes? Where's our flying hero? There it is. You guys can... How do you think we should be set up here? Like that?
Let's have a look. See. Is that where we are? We're up here. Oh, I see. Perfect. Okay. Here we go.
Maybe give us a little rotate there.
How's that?
Give it a second to catch up. Should see 2 goblins, a wolf, and a bugbear. That looks pretty good to me. The bugbear charges, and hopefully doesn't knock you out in 1 hit. He's going to take a swing at Balin. And I'll roll with transparency here. We'll roll in the game. The bugbear rolls to hit with his morning star. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's his move. That's all he can do. And he says, "How dare you not let Clark smash brains out?" His wolf charges. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And what the hell? He's going to attack Balin too. I rolled in real life. I'm going to roll in game. 10 plus 4 for 14. Giving. I believe that is a miss because... Oh, no, that is a hit. Just hits. Dealing a mighty 2d4 plus 2 damage. And you guys have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Let me just spawn some d4s here.
Well, this is not looking too good there, Balin.
Couple of d4s here. Oh, good. Okay, so you only take 4 piercing damage.
Not too bad.
Changes. You're at 10 out of 15 HP. And now we got to make a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone by Ripper's bites. And you make it. You are not knocked prone by the wolf.
Let me help you up there, Balin.
Now it is Sharrukin's turn.
I'm going to turn around and step backwards. Wait, I'm right behind Balin. But is Balin injured?
Balin is at 10 out of 15 HP.
I'm going to grasp Balin by the shoulders and cast Healing Word.
Okay.
He
Healing
heals.
word or cure wounds?
Or cure wounds. He heals for 7.
All right. Back at full hit points.
And that's my turn.
You can also well, I guess that would take an action. Never mind. I was going to say you can command your dog to attack, but that would require an action. It is Balin's turn.
If I'd used healing word, or if I'd used healing word, I could have done that because that's a bonus action. Dang. Next time.
What is Balin gonna do?
What would you like to do, Balin? Here's the poll. So it looks like we're running at about a 12-second delay right now.
From what I can tell.
That's definitely better than last time.
Yeah. When I was streaming back in the day, it was like 6 seconds. I don't know how I got it to that. I have to play around with it. All right, we've got attack as the choice, clearly. You attack.
All right. Roll to hit. Woo. Oh, 16 on the dice. More than enough to pierce the armor class of this bugbear. So let's roll some damage for this guy. I believe rapiers are a D8, right?
Yeah. And do they have like an action surge or anything they can do?
A level 1 rogue? I don't think so.
Oh no, never mind. Level 1. What am I talking about? Oh.
Was that in view? No, it wasn't.
It was. I think it might have been. Yeah.
Okay. If it's in view, it counts, so I can't fudge that. Sorry, guys. Okay, we still had +3 to your damage roll, so that's 4 damage to the bugbear.
Beautiful.
And now it is the goblin's turn. One goblin is going to fire at Balin. And he rolls. Oh, I rolled the real life dice again. Let me roll in game. 13 on the dice with a +4 to hit, giving us 17, dealing 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. Where'd my d6 go? There it is. Boom. 4 piercing damage to Balin.
It's a lot of damage.
Second arrow going towards Sharrukin. 14 on the dice. What's your AC? Is it 18
15
or higher? You're going to take a mighty 4 piercing damage.
All right.
Right. Clargax again. And he's going to swing his Morning Star at Balin again. 8 plus. What do you have? He has a +4 to hit, so he rolls a 12 and is not enough to pierce Balin's armor, which is good because his Morning Star does 2d8 plus 4 damage. Ripper Axe. He is going to try to bite Balin one more time. I rolled on the wrong dice. It's a force of habit. Sorry, guys. 19 on the dice. You guys take 7 piercing damage from the wolf and must make a strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone, which you succeed. We just update your hit points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Balin has 4 hit points remaining. Sharrukin.
Well, I don't have any more spell slots left, so I can't really heal you up very well right now. I think this might be it for us, my friend.
I'm gonna send. Can I send both dogs forward or just one of them?
I think just one.
I'm gonna send Barfo to engage Clark the bugbear.
Barfo charges forwards.
Yeah.
Memories of his former master's cruelty racing through his mind, he leaps up to bite Clark in the throat. I rolled the wrong dice once more. I'm going to put that away in a second. 7 plus a wolf. That's +4 to hit, giving us 11. Not quite enough to pierce the hide armor and shield of this bugbear Clark. Do you have anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna need to take my action to like start to run away. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alrighty.
Oh no, 25. Haha. 25.
Yeah, you're short.
Yeah.
Balin.
What would you like to do, Balin? I'm gonna put up a generic actions, and we can always change it in the future. Yeah, this was not the most sane decision, but it's like we're beat your feet. We've got some. It looks like we're disengaging. Thanks, Orion, for the sub.
Oh, thanks, man.
Appreciate it. All right, we're disengaging.
Okay.
Should have drank the pee.
So you
Clearly.
disengage, flee from the battle.
So he
Okay.
can take. Can he move 50 feet, or is he? Because he. Oh no,
If you
disengage is his
disengage,
action.
that's
Yeah.
your action.
Yeah, that's right.
Rogues, I think at like second level or something like that, get. I'm getting told third level here, get the disengage as a bonus action.
Ah, that's what it is. Perfect.
Okay, so Sharrukin and Balin run. The goblins are not going to pursue because they are more afeared for their life, but they were going to shuffle around to strategically advantageous positions of which you are unaware because you do not have sight lines.
They can't see it now.
Yeah, Clark shouts out, "You're not going to get away that easy," but he tries to push through the wolves who are blocking his path, and so he is unable to pursue you. And he's going to try to kick one of the wolves out of his way.
No. Barfin, or what was his name? Barfo.
And a opposed strength check from the wolf. The wolf is shoved backwards. And he's going to push forward 5, 50. So he's right on your asses, but he is unable to make an attack. The second wolf will make an attack of opportunity, which is not going to hit.
That's unfortunate.
Ripper is going to engage with Vomlor and miss his attack. Yep, I confirm that. He misses his attack. And it is Sharrukin's turn.
Are you gonna throw me at them, or are we gonna get out of here?
Just gonna tuck my tail and run, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
All right. Sharrukin flees, double moving down the corridor. Balin continues running. Yeah?
What would you like to do, Balin? Here's another hole here. Does it have run in there? It doesn't have run. Select disengage if you want to run. He can probably run me down because I've got short legs. And I think you do too. So I think we're both at a disadvantage here. I think we know what the choice is here. Everyone's disengaging, so we're running. Balin's running.
Okay. So if you double move this way, 5.
Run faster.
Okay. So you guys are charging down the corridor for your lives. You hear the bloodthirsty scream of Plarg chasing after you. clomping through the stone and the water. And he's like right on your tail to the point where he can keep up seemingly without effort, but he's unable to strike you down. Every time he gets within swinging range, you manage to just duck under or are one step ahead of his swing.
Sounds about right. I guess it's my turn.
You guys keep fleeing?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a athletics check.
All right. I rolled a 6. I rolled a 5.
5. Okay, let's give one for Balin.
Woo!
Nat 20.
Oh wait, I got a
One-
thing for them.
And then one
Wait, no,
for
that's the wrong one.
Clark. 13.
That was the wrong sound effect, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, so Balin, once you guys escape the the entrance to the cavern, Balin takes over for in the lead, surpassing Sharrukin, basically leaving Sharrukin in the dust. And as you're running, you see Sharrukin. You look behind your shoulder, you see him getting grabbed by Clark right at the entrance to the cave.
Oh no, that's my throwing shoulder.
But you see that he has no backup. What do you do?
Thanks for the sub, Lotzi.
What up?
Wait, it's my turn?
Shooting him would be a valid option.
Is it my turn?
I'm letting Balin take an action here.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm grabbed. I'm grappled, I should say. All right, there. Do you want me to put up a poll for action?
I'm seeing a lot of shoots and nothing else here.
All right, it's shoot it. Shoot it is.
All right. Where are we hiding? Rolling the d20. 18 on the dice, so that is a hit. So not only do you hit him with your crossbow, but you also get your sneak attack bonus.
Beauty.
What are we
So it
using again?
started
Using
blasting.
Using your short bow, you do 1d6 plus 3 damage, so that's total of 4 piercing damage from the arrow.
Man, we're
with
rolling.
a 6 sneak attack damage for a total of 10 damage.
Not bad. That's actually.
This guy has hella hit points.
Yeah. I don't know if level 1s are well. I think this is like a full party, probably interaction.
He looks definitely bloodied by the attack. The arrow is like sticking out of his shoulder, and you manage to free Sharrukin from his grasp. Sharrukin, do you battle or continue to flee?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab him in with my dagger, in his
Okay.
right in the chest.
Roll to hit.
I rolled a 15 plus 5, so 20.
That hits. AC 16 with his hide armor and shield.
I do 6 damage with my small dagger.
6 damage. This bugbear looks badly hurt, and he's
can
going
I-
to take a swing. Oh,
Wait.
wait, you have something else to
No,
do?
no. I can't do anything.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He's going to swing at Sharrukin with his Morning Star.
Oh! He misses.
What's your AC?
15.
He misses. His Morning Star swishes over your head, and debris of rock shoots out from the cave wall all over your body, but you are unharmed.
Sharrukin does a matrix dodge.
Balin, what do you do?
Balin, what is your choice? I'm gonna add shoot on here. Wait, I
I
missed
guess we could
shoot.
always specify which weapon.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh, we got a disengage vote already. So attack, we're gonna assume is shoot, for people who are curious.
We could always do the most advantageous option when it comes to attack.
Yes, that's what I
That's a
figured
good
we would
idea.
do. Yeah, it's kind of assumed unless they specify. But we'll in those situations, I think we'll be able to figure that out. All right, we're closing it up. It is shoot.
Okay. We're gonna roll to hit on this guy. My fingers are crossed for you, chat. Wait for the poll to go away, then I'll roll these dice.
We're ready to go.
Here goes. Oh!
Oh,
That was
nice.
intense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. First, the short bow damage. 7 plus your sneak attack damage. Oops. 7, 9 damage.
Woo. Woo.
All right. Chat, somebody describe this kill to me.
Yeah. Describe your kill, chat.
As Clark is defeated by your sneak attack crossbow bolts. Yeah, let's get those pogs in chat. I love it.
We got. We're gonna. Oh, let's put this up for vote. We've got shot him between the eyes. We've got shoot his nuts off with a Z. We got the arrow pierces through his eye with half the arrow sticking out the other side. Classic orc kill. Up the butt. I mean, the choice is clear.
I don't know. These are all good options.
These are really good options. You're right. 3-ton jack. The bolt pierces the temple and comes out the eye. It's like JFK, right? All right. What do we got? We got one more. We got the arrow tore his low-hanging sack, spilling the delicious bugbear serum for the wolves to feast on.
Oh, let's not even vote. Let's just do that one.
All right. I think Uncle's Uncle has got a winner here, but we're gonna put it up anyways.
They're all pretty good. I like all of these.
Yeah. Man, how do you buy bugbear serum? That sounds like something that multi-level marketing would sell these days.
You gotta go harvest it yourself.
Ooh, people are liking the low-hanging sack. Does he have like a little sack in his pants filled with serum?
It's huge. It's not little.
You gotta hand extract it from Choman.
This guy knows how to play D&D.
Hi, Choman. All right, I think we got a winner here.
All right. Yeah.
Ah, dang.
So that happens.
Yeah.
You de-sack the bugbear, who falls to the ground incapacitated, gripping at his now sackless crotch. And the wolves, looking a little bit battered and bloodied, come over and start lapping up the sweet bugbear nectar.
Hey, don't eat that! Don't get that out of your mouth! Stop! Don't eat that!
I'm like reaching
They
in its mouth.
snarl violently with the food possession of a starving animal.
All right, you can eat that.
And they do.
Barfo is. It feels rejuvenated, like he was just at a day spa.
Yeah. The wolves don't have the same like taboos that humans do, so eating testicles is not a big deal to them. Delicacy.
Now, what would you like to do? I see some suggestions. You want to rummage around in his pantaloons then there, Balin?
So put your suggestions on what you would like to do here in the chat, and we'll run a vote. We currently have Loot the Bugbear. We've got You Can Milk It from Lotzi. We've got Rummage, which is loot. Barfo's skin never looked better after applying the serum. Are you? I feel like it's like a Pantene Pro commercial or something. Take the bugbear serum sample on flask. I mean, that's a pretty good idea. Grab the sack and mock the bugbear. Eat some sack to bond with Barfo. All right, that's the last one. All right, the chat's up, you guys, or the vote's up, you guys. We know what the choice is here. I mean, clearly.
I mean, I don't.
I don't either. I'm just trying to make it seem like. I have a feeling I know what people are going to pick, though. And it's the smart, intelligent choice. Said no one on the internet ever.
Yeah. People are typing in 5 because that's the intelligence score for
for Balin. Yeah, Balin. All right, we're closing it up in 10 seconds. Which votes in? All right, here we go. Balin eats some of the sack to bond with Barfo.
Okay, before we do an animal handling roll, Teffin, we're gonna do a Constitution save. As you lean down to try to bond with your new friend, the stench of bugbear taint is so strong, it's like it's tearing out whatever scent organs you have.
You now have a permanent -2 to scent organs.
Okay, so you immediately start to puke.
What the fuck are you doing, Balin? What the fuck are you trying to eat that? Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, so the river starts to run green with your dwarven puke. You can power through it and try to eat it, but you're thinking that maybe the dog's inner workings would be better at digesting this foul meat.
One can only hope. I'm gonna go and try to help Balin up.
Oh, Barfo doesn't puke. He's fine with eating testicles.
Yeah, Barfo is totally fine with that. It's the dwarf that can't handle it. I mean, you could end up with like some prion disease. You don't even know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that could definitely happen. Best case scenario.
All right, so we taking suggestions on what you'd like to do now, or should we just?
Balin and Sharrukin, you do remember that it did seem like there was quite a bit of like chests, crates, general looted gear in the room where you found Clarg.
Well, first we should go loot the body here and see if we can find anything on it.
The body itself has nothing besides his rusty morning star.
So just to let you know, I'm nearly dead, Balin. I've got blood coming from my chest, as you can see here, and it's not the good kind of blood; it's the bad kind. Shall we go forward, or what would you like to do?
All right, so yes, there are still goblins back there, as far as we know. Okay, so we've got do puke dance to scare away evil puke spirits, hide and rest so that Sharrukin can recover. We can't heal up right now. We're out of spell slots because we're so weak. We're so low level right now. We've got skin him and use it to bandage our wounds. That's how I got hepatitis. We've got... Maybe we flask up the puke. Serum is in there. Alright. Only one of these is a sane choice. Which one will you choose? Looks like we've got, we should hide and rest. Okay. Okay. It looks like we should hide and rest so you can recover.
All right.
Well, Balin, that's a lovely idea. It's the first friendly thing I've heard from you all day today. I would like a nice rest. I feel slightly less bruised tomorrow.
All right. So you guys retreat from the cave, descending back into the woods. How far away are you going to travel before you set up camp?
As far as my stubby little legs can carry us, then there.
How far would you guys like to travel? I guess we'll have
Which
what?
one of you is going to lead?
15 feet, 2 feet. I'll follow.
Balin has a
chimney.
+4 to her survival rolls, so if that's lower than yours,
Yeah, it is higher than mine.
okay, Balin will lead. Balin, let's see how good of a camping spot you can find with a survival check. You managed to find like a nice clearing. It's not going to grant you any huge strategic advantages as far as being ambushed in the night goes, but you feel relatively secure. You're sheltered from any sort of inclement weather. Basically finding a nice road, about a half hour's hike from the cave entrance.
This feels a little bit better then. Stretch out and relax a bit.
I'm gonna pull out my small accordion and start playing some tunes. And I'm not a bard, so can't do it well.
All right, let's roll you some performance.
I've got a bonus +2.
You roll a total of 5. It's about as good as you'd expect. It sounds pretty much like if either one of us picked up an accordion without ever having played one.
I've done that before. It was pretty bad. When we were hanging out with Marcus.
It's like playing 3 instruments at once.
Yeah. Was Tefwin? I think Tefwin might have been there for that. I can't remember. Maybe not actually. I can't remember. Okay, so I heal back up then. Because we're sleeping, right?
That's right. Yes, you guys are taking a long rest.
Excellent.
And let me just make some secret rolls here. Interesting. Near when dawn rolls around, there's like a weird shimmering mote of light amidst your camp. And it seems non-threatening, but definitely out of the normal. Fades in and out of how bright it illuminates the dark morning sky. By sky, I mean immediate area.
Oh, geez. Well, we've got 1 vote for seduce it. I would like to go investigate the light as well.
That looks good. Like a nice place to go have breakfast. What do you say, Balin?
We've got seduce it and try to speak to it, capture it, make an offering. We got pull up, you guys. 30 seconds. Would you like to, number 1, seduce it? Number 2, try to speak to it?
Number 3, capture it with a Pokeball. Or number 4, make an offering.
It's a tough choice. Ooh, this one's neck and neck. It's nice to see a tight one here. Alright, I'm closing it. It looks like seduce it is the first choice.
Okay. So we're going to make I guess a persuasion roll would be the appropriate response to this to see how charming and persuasive you are.
Let's do it.
Charming enough with a 13.
Where's the dice? There it is.
As you get close to the little mote of light, shimmying your dwarven hips and swaying your flowing beard in its general direction, as is your typical dwarven mating customs, you hear a small giggle emanate from this small mote of light, and you see that it's actually a small person with wings, like some little fairy. It lets out a tiny voice, speaking words you don't understand, flies up and gives you a boop on the snoot, and you guys are both...
Aww.
You guys
So
gain
cute.
8 temporary hit points for the day.
Holy moly. That's pretty decent.
I'm gonna be like, thank you, most gracious small floaty thing.
It says something almost inaudible.
I'm gonna be like, can you yell that in my ear?
It flies up to your ear, and you hear a tiny voice screaming into your eardrum, and basically just says, "You're welcome."
Would you like to come with us and hang out in my pocket?
No. It starts to fly off into the forest.
Well, it was worth a try.
All right.
You guys are feeling pretty rejuvenated after your visit from this sylvan creature.
Let's head back in there.
What do you say, Balin? You ready for another day of stabby, poke? Throw a shuriken at their throat.
All right. So the party returns back to the cave of this goblin/bugbear hideout. Do you proceed directly to where you saw the loot?
Yes, I would like to.
What would you like to do, Balin? Would you like to proceed?
So throw your selection in the chat. We've got proceed as your default. We've got where are you, wolves?
Your wolves are with you.
Oh, wolves. Where are your wolves? Man, I gotta learn to read. Yeah, wolves will always be with us. All right, I think everyone wants to proceed, so let's head back towards the chest or the
All right.
treasure room.
You make your way back to the treasure room, and you see one goblin whose legs are sticking out of a crate, and he doesn't seem to notice your approach. The other things in this room, there's a bunch of stacks of crates and barrels, one large chest in the eastern corridor. There's a few furs set into the ground as sleeping arrangements, and the cavern that heads down to the west, which you believe would connect back to the main entrance near where the kennels were.
Okay, I've got 4 suggestions so far. We've got seduce him, sneak attack, gag and bind him, and let's stab the crate goblin. And we've got to seduce barrels for the throwaway vote. Just kidding. Goose him. Oh, yeah, straight up goose him. Make friend. Gag and bind.
I feel like number 1 would be spoken so eloquently. Let us stab the great goblin.
Yes, yes. Indubitably. Man, look at that. We need some combo breakers here. I think what's going to happen is if we end up in those, we're going to have to vote, and I'm going to pick the worst choice. We need a couple more. We need a vote to break the tie here, you guys. Anyone got one left? Oh, it's done. Let us stab the crate goblin.
Okay, you sneak up to stab the crate goblin. First, we're going to roll a stealth check to see how close you can get. The goblin is highly distracted. You hear the clinking of coins, so I'm going to give you advantage on your stealth check.
Sorry.
Oh yes, you sneak up to this goblin with relative ease, matching your footsteps in with the clanks of the coins, and you are able to make your sneak attack with advantage.
Oof.
Yeah, not super high rolls here. The goblin's armor class is 13, so we are just shy. Your rapier whizzes past the goblin, and he's like, "Hey, that's not funny. Oh, hey, you're not a goblin." And he reaches for a dagger and gets ready to fight. So roll initiative.
All right. Oh, I critically failed my initiative. So I have a 4.
Balin rolls. I think that's a 16. Got a brain fart there. I forgot Sharrukin's name.
Yeah.
Balin, you can act first.
All right, Balin, what would you like to do? Here's your action selection. Get your votes in. For the people who are wondering, I'm going to link. Here's the character sheet if you're curious.
We'll just make seduce like a permanent option.
Yeah, we'll just remove disengage and replace it with seduce.
Remove attack with seduce.
I never back down. I only seduce. Do you seduce the gelatinous glob? It burns you at each touch. All right, looks like we got an attack coming in here.
Okay, let's roll to hit on the goblin. 2 on the dice. That's a fat miss for Balin. The goblin is going to counterattack with his dagger. Oh, that's a real life dice. 14 on the dice. So he pulls out his little knife and stabs at you. And Balin is going to take how much damage? He takes 7 piercing damage.
Oh no! There goes all that healing that you got.
You still have 1 temporary hit point. You're fine.
That's true.
But the goblin knife does take the chipper feeling of the visit from the fairy away.
Sorry, I got you.
Sharrukin.
I'm gonna fire my my large crossbow at the goblin that Balin was combating.
Roll to hit.
It was R to make it fly in the air? Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled 15 to hit, 10 plus my bonus of 5.
Just enough.
All right, 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage. We did 10 damage.
Oh, you blow the goblin's head right off. Where there was brains, there is now only crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
The walls behind the crate painted in pink and red.
It's a little overkill, don't you think, there, Balin? But I can't help myself. Sometimes it's just so freakishly beautiful that I had to kill him.
The team loots the room. There's still a burning fire here with hot coals warming the room and lighting the area.
Is this goblin dead over here? The yellow one?
Oh, crazy dead.
Okay.
This is not completely accurate, so don't
right.
worry about the map right now. Inside the chests and sacks, you find what looks like some packages with a blue and gold lion's crescent on it. You recognize it as a symbol for the Lion Shield Coster in Phandalin, which is a trading post. You suspect these provisions were stolen. Inside Clark's treasure chest, you find a whole whack of copper and silver pieces. You find 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces, 2 vials full of a red liquid. You suspect these are 2 potions of healing, and a jade statuette of a frog with 2 tiny golden orbs for eyes. You suspect that this is worth about 40 gold pieces. The frog statuette is small enough to fit in your pocket or a pouch.
Nice.
Very, very good.
I'll
Is
keep
there
track
anything
of
else?
coins on character sheet here.
Anything else in the room here to explore? Balin, would you like to search any further?
We've got a couple things. We've got, can we roast the goblin remains and pour the vials into the fire? We've got, it's bugbear sac serum.
Okay. Inventory. Other possessions.
I've got this stuff recorded on my character sheet too.
Okay, cool. All of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I will not worry about it. Beyond what I mentioned, there's not really much else with value to this room. There's some furs and bedding and stuff like that. But besides the provisions from Lion Shield's Coster and all the goodies you found in Clark's treasure chest, including the potion of healing, gold, silver, and copper, and the statuette of a frog, it seems like this room is more or less devoid of anything more interesting to loot.
Excellent.
Would you like to go back and explore that previous catacomb that we never made it to?
I don't know. That's the only place we haven't searched yet in here, I would think, eh?
Correct.
All right.
So you guys journey north back into the room with the previously dammed body of water. You take your first left and travel up a steep slope, which leads you to the bridge that crossed the water where you were surprised with the sudden flood. You carry on down a rough stone corridor, and as you get closer to the corner, you hear what sounds like a goblin shrieking things and beating on what sounds like a sack of meat, and you hear groans of a middle-aged human, a male
Oh, no.
middle-aged human.
That does not sound good. What would you like to do?
Someone asked groans
No,
of
definitely
pleasure.
not groans of pleasure. No.
All
Groans
right,
of getting kicked in the guts.
We've got to seduce him. We've got move stealthily and investigate.
Good one.
All right, it's a short pull, you guys. You've got seduce him or move stealthily and investigate. Get your votes in. I'll give you another 10 seconds. All right, I'm closing it up. Move stealthy and investigate.
All right. So first we'll roll stealth.
Oh no.
So you creep in down the hallway. And you accidentally boot a large stone into the room, which draws the attention of the entire room, who looks at the stone and then looks down the corridor, pretty much making eye contact with you. You see there's two goblins lounging around a burning fire on some sacks that are basically sleeping quarters. The room is bisected by a 10-foot ledge. There is a old set of stairs that's crooked, left over from whatever building this used to serve as. And there is a somewhat decorative goblin who is terrorizing a bound and badly beaten human. He's basically got on like a piece of cloth. He looks like he's a breath away from death. He's got a short silver hairstyle. And you guys actually recognize him. This is Sildar Hallwinter, one of Gundren's members of his caravan, who was hired on as protection.
Isn't that
So they
Silvar's
see
country's
you.
friend?
You see them. What do?
Well, I think the option is to throw me, don't you think?
All right, throw your suggestions up for the vote. What do you do? Offer him a healing potion. Yeah, we've got leave him to his fate. Shoot bow at goblins. All right, I'm opening it up. You've got offer him a healing potion, toss him, leave him to his fate, or shoot the bow at the goblin. It's a tough decision here. I think I can just picture you ambling up to him with a healing potion in your extended hand, and them just like leaping in the air in surprise. What do we got here? All right, I'm closing it. Shoot the bow at the goblin.
All right. Which goblin are we shooting at? Here, I'll change this guy's color. Yellow, red, or green? Green being the more decorated goblin that seems to be torturing your pal Sildar.
Oops. Please ignore my spelling of yellow. I missed. Oh, you gotta press a number. All right, green it is.
All right. Rolling to hits. 14 plus your bonus is more than enough to hit. Let's get D6s over here. He is not surprised, so you do not get sneak attack damage. Whew, 8 damage.
Not bad.
So the goblin stands up from torturing his prisoner and just gets his head spun around in 180 degrees by your crossbow bolt, and he drops over dead. And now we'll give Sharrukin an opportunity to act before the goblins act.
Sharrukin comes prancing outwards, pirouetting through the air with sparkles flying through from his bottoms of his toes, and casts Sacred Flame on the orange goblin.
All right. Is that a save or an attack roll?
It's a save. Let me just read
Dex
it out.
save?
It
Go ahead.
is-
Read out this spell description.
Sacred Flame is a cantrip evocation. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw. So, he has a dex saving throw of...
Holding my IRL dice again.
Let me just see what we got here. It's 8 plus my dex mod plus my proficiency bonus.
You rolled a 17 total, so he's not going to take damage.
He is fine.
Okay. Let's see here. 5, 10, 30. This goblin is going to rush at you, going 5, 10, 15, 25, and he's going to try to slash at Balin.
Uh-oh.
And miss with a 6 on the dice. This other goblin is going to charge up the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And he is going to shoot randomly, deciding on Sharrukin. So he's going to roll to attack. 11 on the dice, giving him 15 to hit.
I have a 15 AC. So he hits?
You take 5 piercing damage from the goblin's arrow.
Ouch. My mystical
Balin.
spug. Oh, it's Balin's
What do you
turn.
do?
The pole is up. Attack is fire with crossbow.
Or attack with rapier, because there is that guy right in front of you.
Oh, if he's... Yeah, it would be attack with rapier then, I guess, in that case. Yeah, if he's right there. I gotta add throw in here. Oh, I should remember if you guys... we've got key to give away, so the person with the best suggestion of the night will win it. I haven't seen anything especially tantalizing yet, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. Do you see anything that stood out yet, Grind?
Saw some good ones.
I'll have to go back. All right, attack it is.
All right. So you spring forward, rapier in hand, trying to stab at the goblin. And miss with the 4 on the dice, giving you a total of, 11 to hit, if I recall correctly?
Oh, damn.
Balin's too drunk off his brewery fruits. Sharrukin.
Well, I tell you about drinking before we slay goblins. I need you with your A game, not your C game.
All right, I'm gonna fire my crossbow at the golden goblin, and I will roll in game so people can see. We got a 13 on the dice. I rolled 17.
That is enough to hit.
Perfect.
You're attacking the Malay goblin in front of Balin?
Yeah. For 9 damage.
9 damage. He is mad dead. Slain.
The bolt
And-
plunges into him.
Oh, yes, it does. The remaining goblin pulls out a knife and holds it to Sildar's neck, who is securely bound on the southern ledge of this cavern. He screams in common, "Truce, or this human dies!"
Does charm person work on goblins?
I think so, but I can't say for sure until I hear the description of the spell. You hear Sildar groggily warn you. He says, "You shouldn't trust these goblins." And the remaining goblin gives him a kick to the stomach, which shuts him up pretty quick.
Oh shit. So let's hear some suggestions from chat. What would you guys like to do? I can always try to charm him if you would like. You can ask Sharrukin to charm, or you can attack or follow any suggestions you would like. I figure this person is worth more to us alive than dead if we can return him to his family. So we've got one suggestion of seduce. We've got charm by telling him how brave he is. We've got shoot the knife out of his hand, Steven Seagal style. Any other suggestions, you guys? Kill him with fire. Hey, we got Hans here.
What up, Hans?
I should say hi to everyone. Hi, CD. Hi, Uncle. Hi, Tefwin. Hi, Ryan. It's good to see all you guys here again. We've got seduce. All right. We've got one more.
Here.
Yeah, we do have some good ones here. It's going up, you guys. We've got 1, charm the goblin by telling him how handsome and brave he is. 2, seduce. 3, shoot the knife out of his hand. 4, kill him with fire. Or 5, agree to a truce, but shoot the crossbow when the goblin lets the dude go. It's a tough decision here. There's a lot of good answers.
How do you deal with a hostage situation?
I'm just picturing Balin strutting out there, trying to seduce him, doing like a little dancey poo and like twirling his like feet or her feet as she flies around. Man, I can't get that straight. Jesus Christ. All right.
Language center of my brain's not working tonight either.
It's not working too hot. Agree to a truce, but shoot the crossbow when the goblin lets the dude go.
All right. So let's roll deception. Your deception bonus is +5.
Nice.
You
Balin's a
rolled
good
10.
liar. For being
So let's see if the
Morin.
goblin can figure it out. He cannot. He wants to believe that you're willing to parlay with him. So he takes the knife away from Sildar's neck, and you guys can make an attack if you want.
I guess we will.
Yes. Boom. The attack whiffs hard.
Can I also fire?
Yes. The crossbow bolt is still bouncing around the corridor.
I rolled 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. I rolled a 2, 5 damage.
The goblin is badly hurt as the crossbow bolt like penetrates his bicep near the shoulder, and he's just like, ah! He falls to a crumpled mess on the ground.
Oh, poor guy. I'm sure he just wanted to eat this guy's man flesh.
The goblin kicks Sildar Hallwinter off of the 10-foot ledge. You see him crumple to the ground and lose consciousness as he hits the floor. And then the goblin drags himself out of sight.
I'm gonna heal Sildar with my healing word.
Okay. You do that. Your magical energies restore his life and he regains consciousness.
He heals 6 hit points.
He springs back to alertness, and he looks over at you and he says, "Quick, get my bindings off. Where
I'm
there's
gonna
goblins, there's always more."
Run over and unbind him.
Thank you, hero. I don't know what I would have done without you. I think I was about to become a meal to those monsters.
Well, I wouldn't call me here too soon here. I'm a little hungry too myself. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about that. Say no more.
All right. What would you like to do? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I appreciate a joke, but now is not the time for humor.
Okay. All right. Shut up.
Now make all the jokes you want. That's in character. Sildar's just a serious guy.
I know. All right. Recruit him. We got don't give us any ideas. No, that's not one. Eat him from the humble egg. Can we slay the last goblin from Tefwin? That's a good question. Can we? And then eat the last goblin. Any other suggestions, you guys, before we go live? We've got recruit him, eat him, slay the last goblin, and eat the last goblin. Shake him down. These are all absolute Balin brainlet ideas. I love it. It's perfect. So the poll is up. Cast your votes. If you guys are new, just enter the number in the chat to cast your vote, and we're gonna have it set up next time to auto post the character sheet, but here I'll post it again for people who missed out. There's a link there in the chat. And you can follow along on the character sheet if you want and see what kind of hit points you have and what actions you can take. It should help you out with that.
Well said.
So we've got recruit him.
Sildar says, "I can do you one better. I'm eager to get to Phandalin. I'm looking to find out the fate of one of my compatriots named Yarno Albrecht. He's a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance, and he's disappeared shortly after arriving at Phandalin. I hope to learn what's happened to Yarno. Maybe assist Gundren in reopening that old mine that he found."
That sounds like fun. Would you like us to take you somewhere first?
If you can take me to Phandalin, I'll pay you 50 gold pieces to provide me escort.
I'm
I don't
gonna
have the money on me, but I can secure a loan within the first day of arriving at Phandalin.
I'm gonna reach out and high five Balin and be like, "Yeah, we got gold, buddy. Sometime." What do you guys want to do here? What was his name? Ulbrich?
Sildar Hallwinter.
What do you do? And sir, go ahead.
I'm a knight of the Lord's Alliance.
Do you travel with Sildar? What else do we have? Decline the adventure. Ask for more money. Challenge him to dice for money. Seduce Sildar. Take something as bond. Would that be as collateral? We've got use Witcher senses. I'm picturing that when Balin tries to use Witcher senses, he just like forces a bunch of blood into his head so his veins pop out, but then nothing happens. All right,
Exactly
the poll's
that, yeah.
up. Do you travel with Sildar? Decline the adventure. Ask for more money? Challenge him to dice for money. Sorry, that was my bad. Seduce Sildar. Take something as collateral. Use Witcher senses.
Oh, I wish I could change my vote to Witcher senses.
I know. I kind of want to. See.
Everybody vote 7, please.
Sildar glances over at you, and are you gonna pass out? We got a combo breaker. Oh shit! It's Witcher senses for the win. Dang.
Balin brings focus to his body like he has never experienced before, uttering every last ounce of energy into absorbing the environment around him. He feels the blood rushing to his brain, and it feels like he's more in tune with the world around than he's ever been. His face turns red, and his vision becomes pinpointed until you faint. Everything becomes black.
Okay.
Approximately 3 hours later,
I'm gonna cradle your head.
You open your eyes and you see that you are in a forest on the back of a wagon. As you fade to consciousness, you see that Sildar is in the back of the wagon. He says, "Oh, good. You're finally awake."
Come on, Balin. It's kind of a bad time to go to sleep, don't you think?
Been traveling to Phandalin for the past 3 hours.
All right. Well, I guess we're going.
Let me tell you a story about Phandalin's past. More than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells.
Wow.
Powerful magical items were crafted here. Times were good. The nearby human town of Phandalin prospered as well. Disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs reinforced by evil mercenary wizards attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magical treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarves and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing magical battle of spells destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and the tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost.
Cool.
The 3 Rockseeker brothers, Gundren, Thardan, and Nundro, they recently located an entrance to the long-lost Wave Echo Cave. That's the cause of their expedition to Phandalin.
Excellent.
Clark, the bugbear who ran that cave, had orders to waylay Gundren. We heard that the goblins were told that the dwarf must be brought to them by someone named the Black Spider. I don't know who or what the Black Spider is, but I think he has Gundren. Gundren had a map showing the secret location of Wave Echo Cave, but the goblins took it when they captured him. I believe that Clark sent the map and the dwarf to the chief of the Cragmaws at a place called Cragmaw Castle. I don't know where that might be, but I think that someone in Phandalin would know. We're a couple days of travel before we hit Phandalin, so buckle in tight. And that's it for tonight.
That's perfect because for some reason your picture just disappeared.
Oh, so I'm going to bed.
All right.
Great.
That was
game,
great.
Everybody.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys all so much for coming out to our second game and supporting us and joining us for the fun. Appreciate it. For anyone who hasn't already, we've got a link to our Discord server in the Twitch description down at the bottom there. We're going to be updating everyone as we go and taking suggestions from you guys on what we can do with the game. So remember to follow up there. Thanks for all the great suggestions as usual.
You guys really make it fun.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to continue to try to nail things down as we go. Things should tighten up gradually. And, of course, feel free to give us any feedback. We're always happy to hear it.
Yep, constructive criticism is definitely welcome.
Most definitely, yeah. As for the winner, that's, like, I guess the big one here.
Yeah, tough call. They're really good suggestions today.
I mean, I'm going to give it to Uncle just for the sack comment. That one.
I was going to say sack comment, too.
Yeah, sack comment
Either
it
that
is.
or either the sack comments or the wolf names was the other one.
The wolf names was good too. That was Choman, right?
Yeah, both great answers.
I vote for sack.
Yeah, let's go for sack since we already said that one.
Sack.
Congratulations, my lovely uncle.
Yes. Just for the winners, I think CD was last week. We're going to be shipping out your stuff when we ship out the Can Boomins, which should be starting this week, in the next couple days. Obviously, come tune in. I'm gonna try to have some more fun stuff ready for you guys. Hopefully, I'll have something every week if I can, just to reward you guys for coming out and as a thank you. Yeah, and of course, hit us up anytime. We're always around, and we'd love to hear from you guys. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Great
Young
night, guys.
out.